who was killed when a car crashed into First Roots Education Academy daycare in Richmond Hill. 7 children were hit by the vehicle, as well as 3 staff members. A man in his 70s has been charged.
Stop talking nicely. Stop just saying nice words and acting that you care. Just show us something. Stop it. Make some rules, regulation.
Recently, in Richmond Hill, a tragedy occurred that is every parent's worst nightmare. A car crashed through the window of a daycare and a 17-month-old child lost their life. It is a story that stops your heart, and my deepest condolences go out to a family facing an unimaginable loss. In response, the provincial government did what governments often do. They proposed a buffer zone.
On Thursday, the Ford government announced plans to implement stricter safety measures, including banning parking directly in front of childcare centers.
A rule saying cars can't park directly in front of daycare windows. On the surface, it sounds like progress, but if we look closer, it's a band-aid on a gaping wound. How is this solution even safer? There's still nothing physically stopping a car from going through the window again. This is a fundamental problem. In our rush to make every square inch of our society accessible by car, we have forgotten about the people. Every public space, not just daycares, deserves to be protected from the vehicles we've let dominate them.
A car crashed through the front of an insurance agency office in downtown Glen Rock. Police say the driver was parking in front of the office, but instead of hitting the brake, the person hit the gas and went right through the windows.
We build plazas with no protected walkways, we design roads that encourage high speed right next to where people eat, sleep, and learn, and we prioritize the convenience of parking 10 feet from a door over the structural integrity of our public spaces. This wasn't a freak accident. This was a design failure. Plazas today are designed for one thing: prioritize the car. Our policies demand it, but we can and must create new policies that prioritize safety. I've redesigned this plaza to show what's possible when we choose people over pavement. I added the structural planters positioned between the parking spots and the daycare. Had this physical barrier been in place, that child might still be alive today. Furthermore, by replacing a single parking stall on the left with a second planter, we create a choke point that naturally forces drivers to reduce their speed. I also fixed the parking lot entrances. Instead of wide, fast corners, I've replaced them with sharp, tight turns that require drivers to slow down. And by raising the crosswalk to sidewalk level, we give pedestrians a continuous, safe path while turning the entrance into a speed bump for cars. These are fundamental shifts that reclaim our environment for people, not just for the cars they drive.
There is no reason to have a daycare full wall glass. That it doesn't even make sense. And there is nothing in the front to stop the car. How is supposed to blame the driver when there was no safety at the beginning?
We need policies that require real structural barriers between cars and the people they are parked next to, not just banning parking spots.
Banning parking directly in front of childcare centers.
Safety shouldn't be optional. We need to design our spaces to instinctively slow drivers down. We must implement traffic calming measures at every conflict point where pedestrians and vehicular paths intersect. This wasn't a freak accident. This was a design failure. It's time we upgrade our designs.